Ineos, if you listen, I think at least 15 players must leave this summer, or else we're regressing as a club.
Like, what are your expectations as a Man United fan from now until the end? You guys still have Arsenal, you guys have Newcastle, you have a final day
Listen
fixture
to what
against
you're
Brighton.
saying, bro.
I was somewhat trying to hold my laughter. Where are you going? Hello everyone and welcome to yet another episode on the Soccer Side Chats, where we discuss everything and anything football. Today, I'm not alone, I'm with my friend Sean, and as you guys can see visibly, my friend right now is going through the most. He's had about a week to recover. I doubt he's recovered. I don't know why or how, because these guys are playing at Old Trafford on Sunday against Man United, against Arsenal. But yeah, it's been a tough week. Like, they recently lost 4-0 to Crystal Palace at Sellers Park. This is now their worst ever Premier League season in Premier League history. Since Premier League began all the way back in 1992, this has been the worst. They have lost 13 games. 13 games. Right? I'm not done. They have conceded the most goals a Man United side has conceded. They have faced the most shots a Manchester United side has ever faced in Premier League history.
Relax, bro. This club is absolutely sucked the joy out of me now. Football ain't the same anymore because of this team called Manchester United. For one, let me start off with my rant by saying this player's an absolute disgrace to the football club. The players who put on that shirt every week, all those fans, man. All those fans who go to the ground, they don't deserve what they're watching me. Those players, they should refund those fans their money, because imagine going to watch such crap every week, man.
What about Ten Hag?
Nah, leave Ten Hag for now. Leave Ten Hag.
But is he the right man for the job?
Wait, I'll get to you on that. I'll get to Ten Hag on that. My point is, the players... Ineos, if you listen, I think at least 15 players must leave this summer, or else we're regressing as a club. Those players are an absolute... I can even name some of them for you. Casemiro should go. Maguire should go. Onana should go. He's not good enough. Wan-Bissaka should go. Look at the whole team, guys. I don't even have time to be naming players. That whole team is just... It's an absolute farce. Those guys are not good enough mentally. They're not good enough in terms of ability. And we don't need that at Manchester United, you see. So yeah, as from my side, this club, man.
But you've had a week to recover, bro.
No, but this has been happening for 10 years now. It's been building up inside, and I have to let it out. It's been happening for 10 years now. I'm tired of this. Weak mentality players, overpaid, overpriced players. Like, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. How long has this been happening? 2 seasons ago under Ranić, we've been here before, bro. Players getting injuries. Look at the injury list. I bet you, man, if we're playing the Champions League final, most of them would be fit. Or most of them would have majority of our squad. If we're in a Premier League title race right now, we'd have majority of our squad. I guarantee you that. Some of them just don't want to be asked. They're down tools. And as expected, man, they throw in another manager under the bus again. And we'll be back again with a new manager, Thomas Tuchel or whoever. We'll be back again in the same place in 2 years. Because you know what will happen next year? Oh, they'll start trying again. They'll start trying. They'll start performing well. They'll start saying, nah, we need to try again. We need to show the fans that, yeah, it was the manager that was the problem. And then in year 2 or year 3, we'll be back in the same place again. Because they're not consistent. Because they weak. Mentally, they weak.
This is my serious face now, because I was smiling at you.
That was it.
I was somewhat trying to hold my laughter. Where are you going? Okay, now that Sean has calmed down a bit, I was actually trying to laugh at you a bit, because not only were you going in on a bit of a rant, but I noticed at times you were somewhat smiling in that rant. So I don't know if that was a smile of disbelief or...
Well, if you don't smile, man, what else can you do, right? Okay. Cry.
Alright.
I don't even have the emotions right now. It's just a situation where, this club is just a joke, guys. Like, you just accepted that this is just crap. Utter crap, like. It's just the trenches in this club, bro.
So what do you now expect for the rest of the season? Like, what are your expectations as a Man United fan from now until the end? You guys still have Arsenal, you guys have Newcastle, you have a final day
Listen
fixture
to what
against
you're
Brighton,
saying, bro.
and then you still have an FA Cup final. You have an FA Cup final.
Wait, are you listening to what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Did you hear the teams you mentioned?
They're quality teams, but this is Manchester United.
You said this is how many defeats so far this season?
You guys have had 13 defeats in the Premier League.
At another 3, 16. Plus the FA Cup, I think City will get like probably 8 or 7.
Alright. Okay.
And as for Eric Ten Hag, I think like at this point I don't even care who the manager is, bro. As long as you get me 15 players out. Ineos, if you ever come across this video, get rid of 15 players, I'm being honest. And as for Casemiro, Eriksen, just retire, man. You have 3 games left in the top level, just retire. You're done. I'm telling you that right now. You're done at the top level.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, that was Sean's Man United's rant. United lost 4-0 like I said earlier on Monday. It was a shambolic performance. I thought everyone that played for United was actually absolutely atrocious, even Kobe Mainu. Like, I'm even going to start a petition now to save Kobe Mainu's career.
Bro, like how many careers do we ruin, bro?
Yeah, look at the guy is
Look
19.
look at Sancho, bro. Look at all the players that have left Man United.
Yeah,
Most of them.
That's why I need to pull Kobe Mainu out of that club, though, so that...
Pull Kobe Mainoo, take Garnacho, take Hoyland.
I
They
don't
don't
want
deserve
Garnacho.
that.
I don't want Garnacho.
He's not good enough.
He's too selfish.
But mentally, bro, he's got the right mentality.
Yeah, he has the right
to
mentality,
succeed,
but
yeah.
he's too selfish. Though. Like,
As for Kobe Mainoo, I don't know what they're doing to my boy. And the Euros are coming up. They're denting that boy.
He's not making the Euro squad. That's one thing. That's for sure.
Ahead of who?
He's not making the Euro squad. That
Who's gonna get
Jordan
in?
Henderson. Definitely, you will definitely see Jordan Henderson in that squad, though.
It's an absolute disgrace, bro.
Okay,
but we'll get to that on the
Anyway,
Euros
let's move on
future.
to more pressing topics than Man United, because United are depressing. We know they play Arsenal this weekend. Comment down below, guys, whether you guys think Arsenal will win at Old Trafford. I think they only have 1 win in 16 at Old Trafford.
This will be the score on Sunday.
Wow.
Or even a cricket score.
I just told you now Arsenal won 1 game in 16. 16 visits to Old Trafford, they've only won 1.
Man, you're forgetting that United are the masters in records breaking, my guy.
Yeah, I know.
Crystal Palace have done the double over us. So what makes you think that Arsenal won't break that record?
Cool, but
2 games of winning the second game.
But I mean, like, you can't give up. United can't give up. But anyway, let's go into pressing matters. More pressing matters. We had Champions League over the week. We had Dortmund and both Real Madrid making it to the Champions League final that will be played on Wembley on the 1st of June. Congratulations to both clubs. Comment down below, guys, which club do you think will lift the UEFA Champions League? Do you think Real will win number 15? Or do you think Borussia Dortmund will win their 2nd Champions League this season? Who do you think is going to win?
Champions League final.
Champions League final. But
course,
wait, before, sorry about that.
Game.
Before we actually pass down our predictions, let's talk about the games. Let's talk about first PSG against Dortmund.
PSG. I think for the first in the both leagues, for 135 minutes, Dortmund deserved winners. Like the performance was absolutely outstanding.
Yeah,
I think tactically they got it like right. I think they didn't like necessarily sit back. They had moments where you'd say they're in a low block, sitting back and all that, but I think they actually nullified PSG's threats.
Yeah. You didn't see, I think, Kylian as effective as in the past.
And there's also a debate for, is Kylian really like a big game player?
I remember watching on TalkSport now. Some other caller, he was a Spurs fan. He said
I saw that one.
He said that Son is better than Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah, but as for Son, we all also had those debates whether is Son also good enough in this big games and stuff.
These things are subjective. Obviously, fans are going to be emotional.
I just think that,
it's the life of a fan, bro.
No sport. Like Royce, Hummels, for them it's his 2nd final now. I think he was brilliant over the 2 legs. I think the defense was outstanding.
I think it was fitting as well that he scored the 2nd goal.
Yeah.
It was fitting that he scored that 2nd goal.
As for PSG, as going back to what you said, like in previous shows, I think they're still a one-man team.
You think so?
Yeah.
But I mean,
there's no team
but they're moving away from that though, because
but
you look
still
at
so like how many? Okay, if you look at that game, the PSG Dortmund game, how many PSG players can you say like really performed to like the levels you'd expect in the Champions? I think maybe like 1 or 2. I think Vitinha had a good game. In both legs. I think apart from that, bro, it's just relying on individual brilliance here again.
That's fair enough. And then moving on, brilliant game at the Santiago Bernabeu between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich thought they had won it after a stunning goal scored by Alphonso Davies. Yeah. That was a proper goal, bro. Like that goal. I didn't think he'd take it on his right foot because he's a left foot.
Actually, I thought Rudiger did well by actually bringing him back onto his right. Because I'm like, nah, this guy is one-footed.
You see?
So, yeah.
But then to score that goal was brilliant. And then we all thought that, Real Madrid would go on and, go out. But
out. But
the
moody they have.
I'm telling you now, Carlo Ancelotti, with that eyebrow, there's some magic that goes on there. Because
it's just too much.
It's too often now. Bro. Because my Chelsea, man. You can even, if you go and scroll into Twitter, you'll see men saying that Chelsea still haven't come back from that night at the Santiago Bernabeu when we lost 3-2. And when we won that game 3-2, but we lost that tie 4-3. So it was crazy. Crazy game.
Yeah, and that's for Tuchel though. Like, why is he removing his best players with 6 minutes to go, bro?
Yeah, I thought that it didn't make sense considering who you're up against. This is Real Madrid. Those guys, they play until the last second.
And I thought they were quite negative throughout the game.
Yeah, no, they were, but they did what they had to do up until that point when they scored that goal.
But you could say Real Madrid was the better side throughout.
Yeah, I think they were better. They did create better chances. Yeah. Vinny was having a game. Yeah, he was having a proper game.
I'm one big fan of Joshua Kimmich.
Yeah,
I just thought yesterday
he made him look like a little boy.
Took him to the cleaners, man. And also, Carlo Ancelotti, the best manager in the world for you?
He's the best, I guess. Not only manager. I think that is set in stone. He's probably the best manager in the world. But as well, I guess, tactically, in terms of just assessing a situation that's going on in a game and just adapting to the game.
And the subs yesterday were brilliant.
Those subs are brilliant. Just
imagine even Cruz Chomeni and bring him on.
But think about it. Bro. All you need to do in that last 5 minutes, you're okay, let me just bring on the big striker. Let me bring on Joselu. And he's the one that got you those 2 goals. And
also, without most of they're playing with Nacho at the back.
Yeah.
No Militao, no Alaba. So, that's for Real Madrid. Hopefully, it might be the 16th time. 15th.
Yeah, 15th.
Isn't they even the 15th?
Nah, they're 14.
14. So, but for Dortmund and Royce, man, it's what a fairy tale story.
Yeah, it would be actually if they could win Champions League for him, at least the trophy, before he goes.
And also for your boy Ian Maatsen. Your Chelsea boy.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be good for him as well, just winning that. But comment down below, guys. Before we move on, just comment down below who you guys think will win the Champions League this year. Do you think it'll be Real Madrid or Borussia Dortmund? And now my question to you, Sean, before I cut you off earlier, who do you think is gonna win the Champions League? Before we move on, who do you think is gonna win the Champions League?
My heart wants Dortmund, but quality and individual brilliance will show on the night, but you never know what will happen in a final.
Yeah, especially because it is a cup final. So I argue that with you guys, Man United FA Cup final. It's a final. It's a final.
Not with Man U. Any other team, Man U is just.
But and it's even worse because it's not just any final. It's a Manchester Derby
What happened last year? Then?
I get it. Last year was last year.
Imagine we are the team. We could have stopped them winning the treble, but
it happened.
Absolutely nothing.
It happened. But my point is, it's a final, Chief. It's a final. The business end. It's this so that you guys can go party. We know footballers, they love to go party. We've all seen Jack Grealish. That guy is a party animal.
Yeah, he actually reminds me of you. Now that you mention it. That's a topic for another day. But who do you think is going to win it?
I think it's set in stone. Real Madrid are going to win.
Set in stone?
It's set in stone. I'm going to call it early.
I disagree there, bro. I think they'll give them a game, bro.
Yeah, no, they'll give them a game, but
strong game.
But come on, bro.
And it's at Wembley, dog. So, yeah.
Yeah, I know. You have a point, but I still feel like Real Madrid are going to go ahead. They're going to win. And it'll be a good party for them.
And they're going to get Mbappe, and they're going to get Alphonso Davies. And I saw another report, they're going to get this guy in 2025, Florian Wirtz. Guys, Madrid are just going to dominate football for the next 20 years.
Yeah, no, probably. I think it'll be them and probably Man City. Alright, and now moving onwards, talking about Premier League, which if you play FPL, you know that it's a double game week. So we're going to have fixtures from the weekend, so Saturday right through up until Wednesday. So there's going to be gang Premier League action to look forward to. Let me just bring up the fixtures quickly. So firstly, Fulham host the champions Manchester City.
I think standard procedure.
I think, Could be a banana skin. It could be.
Nah.
But I mean, like, yeah, we'll see.
Set in stone, as you say. City will win that game comfortably.
Okay. Anyway, Bournemouth, Brentford play as
It's
well.
just another mid-table, man.
I think it's more or less like down. It's a dead rubber game. Everton, Sheffield, more or less dead rubber.
Definitely win.
Newcastle,
Brighton is
Brighton,
an interesting one.
especially because both are trying to qualify for Europe.
And also Brighton, an impressive result last
week against Aston
Villa.
Villa. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what will happen
Spurs, I think, should get back to winning ways
against Burnley. So Spurs play Burnley. West Ham host Luton. Luton are fighting for their lives, and I think West Ham now.
David Moyes that just announced that.
Yeah, and they're not in good form. Let's face it, they're not in good form. So it'll be an interesting
be a tricky game. Yeah.
And then Wolves host Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace.
But Wolves at home.
Yeah, no, it'll be a nice
City
game.
again.
Yeah, no, it'll be a nice game. It'll be a nice game. Well, that'll be a low key good game.
Yeah.
And then late kickoff on Saturday will be Nottingham Forest against my boys Chelsea. Come on, up the Chelsea.
Yeah, I think that on maybe a draw. Nottingham Forest will draw that game.
That's what you think.
I'm telling you.
That's what you think. I'm telling
City ground will be rocking, bro. They
I know.
playing against people like Chelsea and Arsenal.
Yeah, granted, but I mean, like, we're off the back of a flipping 5-0 success, bro, against West Ham, a London derby, and beat Tottenham as well. Exactly. Anyway, Sunday, big game. Your boys are playing again.
Yeah, Arsenal League.
Yeah, Manchester United against Arsenal. I think United could do something, but he doesn't think. But anyway, let's move on. Villa host Liverpool on Monday night. That'll be a nice game to watch.
Monday actually.
Monday night will be a nice game.
I think you Premier League they for setting this fixture like on a day like this because
and then Tuesday we have Spurs against Manchester City. If City still have control of the title race at that point, be a very interesting game to watch.
That's City's most difficult game. Nah?
Yeah, no.
Fulham on paper. Spurs are basically the last two hurdles they need to just.
Yeah, if they win those two hurdles, I think their last game, they'll probably win. Yeah.
And I think if they beat Tottenham, that's the league. Sorry, Arsenal fans.
And then Wednesday, big fixtures in the race for Europe, not for Champions League, for Europe. Brighton hosts Chelsea. Brighton hosts Chelsea, and Manchester United hosts Newcastle United. So it's going to be a bumper fixture list before the last game of the Premier League weekend. It's going to be very interesting. I think it'll be very dramatic to a degree. Who do you think is going to qualify for Europe? Who do you think is going to qualify behind Tottenham in 5th place? Because I think we more or less know that Tottenham are going to finish 5th place. Just quickly.
I think it's just between Newcastle and Chelsea.
You think Newcastle, Chelsea?
And I think Newcastle are the easier. No, I think you guys both.
Yeah, I know.
Tough game. So
it's tricky.
Just
games
depends
on
who wins from now until the end of the season. And just we'll see.
All I'm saying is that people, low key, you guys are not noticing Chelsea. You guys are noticing the progression that we're on. But it's fine because you know what? We've taken the hits. We know that we were supposed to win the League Cup against Liverpool. We didn't. We played against a bunch of kids and lost. We know we should have won against Man City. We didn't win. Maybe there's a bit of Spursy in my club, but I don't care, dog. We're hot right now. We're really hot. So guys, comment down below who you guys think will qualify for Europe. Those last European places. Do you think Chelsea, Newcastle United, Manchester United, or even West Ham or Brighton or Wolves will qualify? And then with that being said, before we sign out, Sean, do you have anything else you want to add?
And as the season comes to an end, we'll be having nice play of the seasons, team of the season as well, and manager of the season. So just stay tuned, guys, and that's it from us.
Stay tuned, guys, because we'll still talk football, like Sean said. We will talk team of the season. We will talk about the upcoming European Championships. So don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe.
Till next time, guys.
Till next time. Me and Sean are signing out.
Cheers.
We're out.